to end with, I wanted to show off a little of how I read other males, and this will make more sense in a bit. But here we have two males, Bryce and Mars, and looking at the picture, I want to ask the question of which of these males is older. Simple question. And a simple answer. It's Bryce. It's almost always Bryce. But easy way to tell, scars. Scars, scars, scars. Mars is pretty naked. No scars, no blemishes, no nothing. And then we look at Bryce's bull, and his face is pretty messed up. Legs really messed up. And it's on both sides. Bit on the sides. Some bite marks here, maybe from an anouk, maybe from a sneaky bull hit, who knows. But that's a good way to tell apart two bulls that might come into play when you face them. Maybe you're facing them as another bull, maybe a predator, but still looking for scars is a good way to tell, or rather get information of another player's animal. And here we have two other bulls. We have, I want to say Jude, if I remember correctly. They have some scarring, not quite as much as Bryce. Their head is pretty clean. Looking at it, I can't really spot any scarring, but there is like some scarring. They've been in a fight or two. Then we look at Blitz. They have a lot more scarring. They have some on their side, some on the back legs, some on the front legs, eyes, the frill. Not as much on this side. Even on the face, their left side is pretty healthy, while the right side is scarred up. So this is also a more experienced male. Not quite as old as Bryce, I want to say, but still, like, they've been in a couple of fights. Then we have Weird, who also doesn't really have that much scarring. I'm usually, when it comes to ceratopsians, I'm looking at the face first. And I can't really see many, so this would be a young bull that has just grown up, like they're coming to adulthood, haven't been in many fights. And I think that might be Pyro. I want to see if I can find... Well, here we have a female who also has some scarring. As the females don't fight each other, or the males, they usually have scarring on the body rather than the... like this with Minky. Like, they have scarring on the body rather than the head. Usually. Not always. And here we actually have Emmy. And they also have some light scarring on the butt. Or rather the back leg and the side. So that's a bit of an older female who's maybe been attacked once or twice. We have Phoenix, who doesn't really have any scarring, if I remember correctly. Yep, nope. And then there's my male, who's pretty fucked up. It's easy to tell that he has some scarring. Usually the melanistic and blue skins like Minkies are easy to tell the scars because they stand out more. And the weather also affects how well you can see, because especially during the snow, it's hard to tell sometimes, but especially as a male, when you get into another male's face, it's easier to zoom in and try to see if they have scarring. Because a lot of scarring on the face and the legs, as we see on some of the males, it tells that they've been in a couple bullfights, most likely. Because I don't know many predators that like to attack the face head on. Because this is the business end. This is the end that hurts. So usually they like to go for the sides and the tail and the butt. And I actually remember that these scars are from a nuke, while these are all from bullfighting on the face and the sides. So while most of the scarring is usually on the face, on all males that have scarring, it sometimes does go to the sides as well, like we can see on Bryce. For some reason the front legs also tend to scar easily, like the shoulder and the leg. I think, yeah, Blitz also has it. But yeah, if you look at the scarring, it's a way to kinda gauge how experienced a bull is in bullfights, which can help you, because when you're a young bull, you might not want to challenge a older, experienced bull, because realistically they would probably kick your ass, unless they're like really old, like on their last leg old. But you would rather probably try to find a younger male who has light scarring or no scarring at all, depending on, well, your own judgment, because again, realistically, they would not be as experienced, not as strong, and they would probably also be looking to fight someone their own size, so to say. So that is a bit of an explanation and I guess a deep dive to reading scars. So yeah.